Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale news video. It's been a while since I've actually pieced one of these together. The news has been a little bit slow over the last few days, but there are a good few amount of pieces now for me to cover for you guys over on the channel. So here we go. We're going to go over all of it. Why we're doing this though, don't forget in the background right now, you can see my race course map, which I've created for you guys to go and play on. If you guys want to have a race with your friends on the Canyon race course, you guys can check it out. I've built this map for you all. The code is at the top of the screen. Simply enter it in. I'm sure someone will leave it in the comments as well, and I'll pin you a comment if you do enter the code down there. But there you have it. That is my map, which you guys can go and check out, which is super awesome. It's a brand new race course. The only issue with it is it does crash sometimes if there's a lot of players in it. That's not my problem. That's just an epic issue. But if you got a few amount of players, by about 4 or so, you'll be able to race really nicely on this brand new race course. It's really fun. Go and check it out. There's a bunch of bugs with the mechanics, but that's just because Creative itself has only just added these features in. But yeah, just get used to the race course. I'll be updating it if people like it, and if a lot of people play it, I'll continue to update it and improve it. So let me know if you guys do like it and go and check it out. All right, so where are we starting? Well, first off, I thought we would start off with something which I put on my community post, but I just mention it. Basically, all of the cosmetics in the Batman comics will be in the item shop at a later date. For anyone on the stonk side, you will save money if you buy the comics. You will save in the long run if you buy the comics. If you don't buy the comics, it's going to cost you more for the skins. But again, that is just something, it's up to you. If you don't want the comics, you just want to buy the skins, you can. So you will save though, buying the comics and getting the codes that way. Interesting point that, to be honest, and one I thought I'd make, because you may as well check it out because it's kind of key and important to us all. You know, that sort of stuff is, you may as well save, so why not? Another little fun fact I thought I'd put in today's video is the landmark at Horizon Zero Dawn is actually the same as the spy inside of Fortnite. So kind of cool that the collabs come in now. Obviously the skins in the item shop. If you're copying that, don't forget guys to pop in code PostboxPat if you are grabbing it. It really does mean a lot, so thank you anyone considering to do that. Make sure you're popping in code PostboxPat if you are considering to grab that brand new skin in the shop. Now there's been a bunch of nerfs, buffs, and a bunch of changes to a variety of different weapons all over the map. Fortnite, I've already posted about this, but I thought I'd quickly give you guys a little insight to it. So double crafting parts in floor loot has also increased, which is really nice. Makeshift AR and revolver accuracy also increased. Bow headshot damage and arrow speed also increased. Recycler junk bomb speed also increased. Primal pistol damage fire rate also increased. Stats for all SMGs have also increased, and we've also equalized primal and classic weapon drop rates more evenly spread alongside makeshift weapons. So a lot of new stuff, more spread around the map, less crafting, easier stuff, better weapons overall, huge buffs across the board. So kind of really cool to see they are adjusting a lot of stuff on the Battle Royale side for us all. They're all buffs. So yeah, super cool. No nerfs at all. So I do kind of like that. Also, saves can tip over on themselves now, apparently. This is actually found by COD Free Art on my Discord server. Thought I'd put this in today's video because I thought this was kind of a neat one. Thought this is pretty cool, and one, you know, I didn't really expect. So thank you so much for the Discord team out there finding that one. If you guys want to join the Discord, it's linked down below. Okay, moving on to our next few topics. Also on Save the World, the Robo Ray Pack is now available as well. If you're interested in grabbing this, you can head over to Save the World and you can actually grab her right now. Should be around $15.99, and it's a pretty cool skin. You also get 1,000 V-Bucks with it, and for those wondering, it is cheaper to buy these through Save the World. When they come to the shop, you don't get this bonus V-Bucks or anything, so it is cheaper. If you're going to buy this skin, buy it now through Save the World and not wait for it to come to the shop. Anyone interested? I repeat that again. Buy it on Save the World to save money rather than buying it in the item shop. But I'm only trying to help you guys out. Obviously, you don't have to do that. You can buy it in the shop if you want to. So here we do go with some interesting stuff on the crew pack side. Now, if you're someone that doesn't have any music streaming platforms, it looks like Spotify are now doing a free month. So you basically get 3 months for free. I know the word free comes up too many times in this. You got 3 and free, okay? So yeah, basically you're getting 3 months for free, and you're going to be able to grab access to these on the Spotify side with your Fortnite Crew Pack. This is only for Fortnite Crew Pack users, but all the details are over on Fortnite's site if you want to take this any further. Personally, I don't think I'll be doing this, but if you're interested, it's definitely cool, and it's a nice little feature for anyone who is a Fortnite crew member. Also got another one coming in for you guys, and it's actually Deathstroke's glider. So his glider has been revealed today, and this will be part of the 4th comic, I believe, as one of the rewards for that. So it's a nice glider, kind of neat. I'm kind of excited for that. It also confirms that Deathstroke will be coming to an item as an item shop skin, most likely during the comic releases. That's pretty neat and pretty cool. Also, this has been floating around the internet, Neymar Jr. So this is only a concept, I believe, but apparently someone saw this on PlayStation, and I believe it's a concept because I've been talking to a few leakers, and I think a lot of you guys do as well. But let's just put it out there, it is a concept, it's not actually the official Neymar skin, but it's been floating around, and a lot of people think it is. So hopefully we get to see the official Neymar skin in the next few days. It is going to be revealed soon, so yeah, keep your eyes peeled for all of that sort of stuff. Now, Fortnite have also had an outage report as well. Now, if you're wondering what this is, basically Fortnite themselves, the servers went down. And what you have to do when that happens is Fortnite had to put out a public statement so everyone was aware of what exactly happened during this outage period. And you can see here is their statement on screen right now. They basically talk about how does this outage period, and they're going to try to work to improve this in the future. And if you've had any issues with your authentication issues with your 2FA, this will be why. This is because there was an outage during the 6th of April, and if you were part of that outage when you were playing, you would have had some issues with your account. It should all be resolved now, but if you do need some extra support, you can contact their support if needed. But yeah, there's a little overview for anyone who has a few difficulties with that. I've not actually known anyone that has difficulties with that, but if you were unfortunately getting some difficulties logging in, that would be the reason why. It should be fixed now. If not, contact support. They should be able to help you a little bit further. Now on the Jonesy side, this is something I haven't yet covered on the channel, and I thought I'd put it in today's video because it's kind of a cool one, and kind of one which I want to go over and show you guys some interesting stuff, to be honest. And this is all of Jonesy's speeches. So this is more of a storyline concept side of stuff. You guys know I love to cover the storyline here on the channel, so I thought I'd put this in. So not too sure where this image was from. I did find it on my Discord server, but let's go through it and show you guys exactly what we have. So this is all of the Jonesies doing their little speech line when you go to meet them with the quest. So I kind of like this. So the first Jonesy up there at the top, you can see he sees the diving Jonesy. He says, "Sometimes a bits and pieces come back to me when I'm on a dive." That's kind of cool. "I came here on a mission to study the 0 point ... But once you're in the loop, you're just an echo of who you once were." Well, that's true for most of us. So again, the loop itself is basically a continual loop, but they do remember stuff from each area, but they also lose the memory. It's really complicated. I can't really put an exact definition to it, and I hope the Batman comics do resolve that for us. Now moving on to the next Jonesy here, the Sergeant. He says, "I was involved in the Spire, ? Looks like I'm earning my gorgeous campus sash badge." I think that's so awesome. "According to the IO agent field guide, memory loss is very common when entering the loop." I like that. So he's talking about the IO agent field guide. They were the guys last season. We've also got our next one for you guys. "So I don't know if any of us can help you unless ... These are so cliffhangers, every single one. "The rumors of the first Jones are true, okay? That's all you're getting from me. I'm not losing my no snitching badge." Some really big hints there. The interesting one out of all that is they highlight the key words. So IO agent field guide, I think that's really cool. We've also got, now moving on to the Rex Jonesy, the T-Rex one. "You needed Jones and you came to me. Look at me. You know why I'm dressed like a dinosaur? Because I sure don't." "When you find a Jones who knows what's going on, ask about my whole dino situation, would you?" That's so cool. I love that. And then you've obviously got the Lost Jonesy. He's one of the ones who got announced a while ago. Similar to all of these, actually. They're all quite old skins. "What do you mean, other Jonesies? Are they here? Do they have food?" That's all he says. So obviously, he's still completely confused why he's on an island, and he still is on an island as a POI. Next one we've got for you. "Right on, man. I'm always thought I'd be a hero. But if I know me, I probably don't want to be stuck in a weird limbo between worlds." That's cool. The limbo between worlds is obviously the what's it called? Oh no, my mind's gone blank. I've made videos and even like definitions of this before. It's the junction in between the loop and the real world. We go to it a few times during the butterfly event and stuff. That kind of passage between the 0 point and the real world. It's kind of what it is there in the limbo, as he calls it. "Maybe one of the other Jonesies can help," and that's how he ends his line. Now this is an interesting one. I believe it's the Durburger Jonesy. Now best I can guess is I was one of some sort of undercover mission. Doesn't matter, once you're here, you're here. And most of us don't even know that we've forgotten all the stuff we've forgotten. Supposedly, it gets worse the more times you enter the loop. Can't remember who told me that. That's kind of cool. I like that, the undercover mission. I wonder if that could be something to do with the Durburger versus Tomato Head war back in season 8 Season 9 era, which would be really cool if it is. Prove to me you really want to learn what's going on here. Then maybe we'll talk. And that's what Jones says. He doesn't say anything else other than that. That's probably the biggest one, because obviously he kind of knows. Some of these do hint towards Jonesy the First, knowing that's Jonesy the First. Now the next Jonesy is the one based at Lazy Lake. Me working with the Foundation? Not likely. That guy's just itching for an excuse to kick my and it ends. Wait, how do you know about the Foundation? That's an interesting line. How do we know about him? That's cool. I like the way he says that, because obviously we're inside the loop. They don't expect us to know this sort of stuff, but obviously we do. Also, how do I know about the Foundation? He's asking, how does he even know about the Foundation? No one even knows. The loop does strange things to your memory. Well, we obviously know that, guys. Ha ha ha, Jones is doomed. This is the Slurp Jonesy, by the way. Only the first Jones could help us now. That's cool. Now, slurp off. That's so funny. I love that. That's a really cool one. He's definitely more aggressive. Everything's in cap as well. Now, Bunker Jonesy, he's had some stuff in the past where he's known quite a lot. So let's investigate this. Don't you get it? There is no Agent Jones. Once you're here, you're not you. You're like a snapshot of who you were. I figured that out in the bunker. You can figure a lot of stuff out in a bunker. That's cool. I like that as well. Obviously, he was stuck in a bunker in Season 9. What's really interesting about the loop and the whole thing, though, is even with the black hole event, where IO had to refigure the configuration of the loop to allow it to continue going, even with the 7 trying to break out of it, they still failed. And we've explored this many times in the storyline video. If you don't understand what I'm saying, go and have a look at probably my most recent storyline video where I summarize everything. But there's a bit between the startup of Season X to Season 1, Chapter 2, where there's a load of text that pops up on the screen, and it basically says how IO reevaluate the matter and the different collisions, and they basically turn their system back on and get the loop up and running again. So the 7 did fail that event in Season X, which was the black hole event, which is probably the biggest event in Fortnite's history, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, there's my overview of everything for you guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see you guys in future content. And once again, this is Postbox Pat, signing out.